Mexico. It's day 3 in Cancun, Mexico. There's palm trees everywhere. Palm trees? Yeah.
That's right, and it's day 3 of our Mexico trip. So on day 3, we went out to the beach. Before we went to the beach, we went to have breakfast. So welcome to my channel. If you're new on here, my name is Sherifat, and I'm based in Nova Scotia, Canada. On my YouTube channel, I just share my life experience about life here in Canada. Also, I do a bit of immigration because I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and RCIC. I help you with your study applications to come study in Canada, for your visas, for permanent residence, for work permits, for school admissions, to high school, for undergrad, for diploma, for PhD, for masters. We are your hook. We are your plug rather at Green Tulips. Okay, so come check us out. We're able to assist you achieve your Canadian dreams by God's grace. So back to this video, guys. The continuation of my travel vlog with my children this summer. It's been 2 months now, over 2 months we went to Mexico, Cancun to be precise, in Mexico, and I've done day 1, day 2, this is day 3 of our trip. So on this day, like I said before, we went to the beach. Before I take you to our experience at the beach, let me show you some scenery of Cancun, Mexico. Cancun is a very, very beautiful city. It's very touristic as well. I hear their major source of revenue is from tourism, because like you find hotels, you find a lot of things that cater to tourists, right? And I mean, I understand why people want to go visit Cancun for like a tour, for a vacation. It's really, really worth it, in my own opinion. All right, so on this day we took a cab to the beach from our hotel. It was about 20 minutes or 25 minutes drive, if I remember correctly. I think so, yeah. So we went there. It was our 3rd day. Like I said before, we had done go to any beach before. We went to a couple of other beaches aside this one, but this was the first one we went to, and it's because it's like the #1 beach in Cancun, from what I understand. It's very beautiful. It's the largest. I understand it's the most popular. It's the most beautiful also. Like I was made to understand from my research, from me asking, because when I go to a place, I always ask like the locals, where should we go to, like where the top most places to go to. Even if you go to other places that are not popular, but at least let's visit the popular one first, then we can, start considering other ones that are not very popular. So we got off the taxi, very nice taxi guy, it got us off, and then we went to the beach. Before we went to the beach itself, so this is the beach actually. So there's this Cancun signage close to the beach. So we wanted to take a picture there, because I see a lot of people take pictures there, online and things like that. And when we got there, we saw a very long line of people trying to take pictures. So we went on the line as well, took our pictures. My kids were like grumbling. I'm like, we have to take this picture. This is a sign that we came here. Then I even made a friend that also brought her son, and she was like, oh, my son is complaining, but I've told him we have to take this picture. We did not come here for fun. So the long queue. And it was worth it. The videos, the pictures were worth it. Even my kids loved it at the end of the day, right? So once we took the picture, we then went to the beach. So come with me. And the name of this beautiful beach is Playa Delfines, which means Dolphin Beach. People also say it's called El Mirado, but it's popularly called Playa Delfines.
That's what we're here for, like when you take pictures. Yeah. Like we went to Xcaret yesterday. Have you been there? No. It's like another hotel, but they have a lot to do, like
Okay.
It was really fun. Like I went underground river and all that.
Oh, really?
But there was like a spot there. We paid $170 or something.
It's expensive here. I think. Where are you from?
I think so. California. Bigger than this, maybe 4 times the size of this. It says Mexico in Xcaret, and she goes, no, there's better photo shoots, and there's none. Like that's what I'm here for.
Exactly. I didn't come all the way
for nothing. You want something that's a good memory.
They can't relate.
Huh? They cannot.
Yeah. But when they grow up, hopefully you understand.
Yeah, we spend a lot of money.
Memories. Yeah.
Where'd you guys stay?
We stayed in Mexico, Latino Suites.
No. Also, you taxied too?
Yeah, I taxied here.
You taxied too, and it's right there. There's a long queue.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? I'll take your photos.
Thank you.
And then can you take
I'll
ours?
take for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you.
You got 3 kids.
Yeah, 3.
Well, I'm by myself with my kids. So.
Okay, for sure.
Hey, Rocco, say hi. Hi.
So we had another thing planned for this day aside the beach. If you have seen my previous videos about Cancun, you'll remember that I said we had access to 3 other hotels. So we had one that we stayed at, like our primary accommodation. Then we had 2 others we had access to, like their swimming pool, their restaurant, their other amenities. So we are going to the second one on this day. So I dressed up for that. No, I had plans for that. So we had change of clothes. So we bought this because we knew we'd take pictures at this signage. That's one. They also bought our beach wear, of course. So see the videos this lady made. It was so good. She did a very good job. I don't even think I did this much good job like her. I think she's a social media person as well, because she took like very nice angles. The pictures, the videos were all popping. Like, thanks to her, man. So we did have that, and it came out really, really nice. Even the kids loved it when they saw it, right? So once we are done with this, we then went to the beach. So like I said before, we brought our beach wear along with us because we knew that we'll change to our beach wear, then we'll change back to this clothes. So when we go to the other hotel, so this is us in our beach wear. And then we went to the water. It was the most beautiful water I've seen. Very beautiful, very clear, like crystal clear. When I was in Bermuda, I thought like, I'd seen the best beach. But I think this beach actually, was really, really like it beat my expectation. Like it surpassed my expectation. Even this video is not doing it enough justice. I don't vlog with a camera, like a professional camera. I use my phone, my iPhone in all my videos. I hope one day I'll be able to start making videos with professional cameras. But for now, I'm just good with my camera, with my phone, because it's mobile. It's easier for me to video with and all of that. So that's why. So even this quality is not doing it enough justice. The beach is so beautiful. So I understand why it said it's the most popular beach. It's the most beautiful beach in Cancun. And when you sit in person, you understand it better. I think it's more beautiful in person than in video. So that's our experience. It was really, really nice. Nabil kept going inside the water. I kept shouting, Nabil, 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 come out, come out. Like, I'm sure he got tired of me shouting his name, because I was really, really scared. They had lifeguards, but at the same time, you don't take chances with water. Like, I love water, but I try not go, past the edge. Like I just put my leg, my body at the tip, and that's it. But Nabi kept going inside and inside because he's a good swimmer, no doubt. But at the same time, even good swimmers, get accidents in water. So I try to be very careful, particularly with kids. So anyway, but he enjoyed it. Like I think he had the most time there. He loves to swim, so he enjoyed it. Even the girls too enjoyed it. But they played as well. They were building castles. They were burning themselves inside water, inside sand rather. Me too. I was enjoying myself. It was really, really fun. Sha. We had fun. We had a nice time. Let me really scary me, honestly. I'm really scared.
Like a mermaid tail.
Oh,
And you
really?
can take a picture of it, and it'll be so.
Have you?
So besides the beauty of this beach, let me also mention some amenities that the beach has. So they have public restrooms which are free to use. They have public showers free as well. They have vendors around the beach that sell water, drinks, and things like that. I also find the beach quite safe. Like Cancun to me was very, very safe. I felt very safe in that city. They also have free public parking in some part of the beach. They have free shade, like all these umbrellas in beaches, though it's first come first serve, and they are free to use. They have lifeguard on beach on duty, and they have a small playground around the beach as well. All these things are free to use, which I find very, very good. And also to access the beach is also free. It's free of to access the beach because it's a public beach.
You're having some of your life. You really enjoy yourself. Yeah? What are you done? Like, I wanted to take a picture. Huh? A picture? phone? Sure. See, they are really going fast. We're not listening. What are you doing? You sucked yourself inside. My God. Abdullah. But it's so dark, I cannot see how well. I'm here, my love.
And right here is the public shower I was talking about earlier. So once you're done in the beach, you can take a shower before you head out. There are changing rooms. There's the restroom, like washroom. You can change your clothes, and that was our time at the beach. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. If you get to find yourself in Cancun, ensure you visit at least one beach. And I'd recommend the Playa Delfines, also known as the Dolphin Beach. Recommend it. So that's us, our time at the beach, and then we went on to our next adventure. That sign later became the queue later disappeared when we were about to leave it. It subsided. So yeah, that was us, and enjoy again the views, the beauty, the scenery of Cancun. Very, very beautiful city. I can't say that enough. Anyways, like I mentioned before, we had access to two other hotels. So we went to the second hotel, a part of the three hotels we had access to. The one we are sleeping at was like the smallest hotel, very quiet, very serene, and we loved it. In fact, when I booked this deal, I was told that we'll get the smallest hotel. I'm like, no, I want the big ones. I want like the bubbly ones. But thank God we chose the small one because my kids loved it. See how tired we all were. My kids slept on our way to the second hotel. Even me, I was tired. Like, see my eyes. Anyway, we got to the second hotel and it's called Ocean Spa Hotel. It's way bigger than the one we stayed at, but we had access to this. So we had this bracelet that just show them when you get to the hotel, or we are in this hotel, but we have access to one too. So we went to Ocean Spa Hotel and we had a wonderful time there. Even though it's big, my kids don't like noise. I don't like noise too. I mean, sometimes I want noise. I want to be in that jivey mode, EP, but most of them are very quiet. I like serenity a lot. I could see me jumping and dancing, but most part of my what I enjoy the most are things done in quiet, like in serenity. Anyway, this hotel is very beautiful, no doubt, but it's way bigger. So they had more rooms, and as a result, they had more guests. So the pools were full of people. Unlike us, that was like just few of us. It felt very private. My kid said, "Oh, this one is too rowdy. We don't like this place," but they liked it because they had a play ground in this hotel. They had like a playroom, like where they had like games, like game consoles. So they like that because of that. And just add like a bigger restaurant as well. So I think this also ticked some boxes. So even though we preferred the small one that we stayed at, we also liked some part of this hotel, like the play area, the games, the restaurant. They had more food options. They had three restaurants, guys. They had the continental one. They had Italian. They had what's the other one? They had like three different restaurants. So we had more options in this hotel than the small one we were. So some days we'll come here to have lunch and dinner. We had eating everywhere, and the good thing is they had a free bus that took us around these hotels. That's the beautiful about this hotel. It's a hotel that has four hotels, like it's an hotel group. There are four hotels in this. We had access to three, so the bus will come every 1 hour to take you to your choice hotel. So we had free transportation to go anywhere we wanted to go to. So that's took away the burden of spending money on hotel, or sorry, on on cost of going from one point to another. So yeah, we came here. So this is the tour of the hotel I'm doing for you right here. Just did the video, taking you around the hotel to see how big and beautiful it is. And another beautiful thing that Nabil loved about this hotel is that they had this place where they can play soccer. So the hotel had pools in the middle and they had beach at the side. Me, I love this hotel. I don't know why my kid don't. Personally, feels that he did not like this hotel. She's like, I just go to our hotel. I don't like this hotel. It's too busy. It's too crowded. Because the pools were just so many people at the time, right? So this is the back of the hotel. They had the beach. So what happens in Cancun is this: some hotels. So the beaches are public generally, but some hotels have some private places, private beaches from the other public hotels, but like they carve out part of this public beaches rather, and make it private to their own hotel guests. So this what he now made the private beach for their guests. So that's Nabil. Somehow my son found a way to this place and found people playing soccer and he joined them and they loved him because I mean Nabil is a good soccer player. I want one person told me that, oh, your son is so good, he has to like he's a good player. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
You want to pray or no?
Yeah. No, it's good. Can continue. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, he's a good soccer player. Yeah.
In case you're yet to see the previous video about my Cancun travel vlog, I recommend you go see it though. But in case you've not seen it, let me mention here that this deal that we got covered our accommodation, our feeding, some tours, what else? A couple of things, massage, facials, So it was an all-inclusive package. So if you're going to Cancun, I highly recommend you look up all these packages. I think, in my opinion, it will save you a lot of money and stress, honestly. Because if there's anything I learned on this trip, it was that not having to bother on where to go eat, what to order, and things like that, right? So I love that about this trip. It was just a very stress-free. The only thing I stressed about was, looking after my children. That's all I cared about. But when it came to what we would eat, where we go to, it was not a problem at all. Another thing I love about this hotel was that when we got there, they said, there's snacks before because we got there during lunch. So the plan was to have lunch and dinner before we now go to our original hotel where we'll sleep. When we now got there, they said, there's snacks. So I was like, maybe biscuit or something small. They now said it's burger and pizza. It's like snacks. Hey, I was shocked. You see the burger, big sized burger. I've not seen that kind of big burger before. It was so big. Like that was what they called snacks. Even when we ate that one, we were already full already. That was snacks. So in Cancun, we ate and drank. In fact, this trip I cannot forget it. In many years to come, it ticked a lot of boxes. It surpassed my expectation. Anyway, when we went to eat snacks, we shall went and go to the beach. So the girls wanted to be in the pool. My girls love swimming as well. So we had the beach area rather. I was just so tired. Like I didn't even want to swim. I was just tired. I was just lie down on that chair and just rest. What I did, I think I later swam later after we had that lunch or dinner. I can't even remember.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You gotta take off your slippers. Just only today we come and say hi to me. All right, have fun. Have fun, Abiel. Fiosa, your goggles. I don't know if she wants her goggles. Doesn't want. Enjoy. There's one stairs here, Fiosa. Yeah. Now video. Cool.
So you see how loud the hotel was. That's what my kids didn't like about the hotel. So thankfully, I didn't insist on having a room in this hotel. My kids wouldn't have liked it at all. So I'm thankful that we stuck with that one we got, that we slept at, because it was very quiet. Like, it was just very serene. The pool felt very private. So my kids loved that about that hotel. But here it was very loud. Like, the music was just blasting. So for an only girls trip, or only males trip, or couples trip, or only adults trip, really, this kind of hotel would fit the trip. But if it's a trip with kids, then maybe not a place that is too loud like this.
4, 5. Well, actually, I have 10, mommy. You have 10?
Cool.
Okay, let's throw them again.
I'm gonna let's do them again. Cool. Okay.
They're gonna swim to the play area.
Okay, you can go now. You can go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna go through the side. Go to the stairs. Yes.
Let me mention that the noise was not 24/7, like they were not playing music all through the day. It was just a particular time in the day that they played music. I mean, they had adult guests, so they had, so they have this pool bar in the bigger pool where they are adults mainly. That's where the music is blasting even much more than where we were. So it's still a place to go for a family trip, really. It was not that bad in terms of noise. It was just a particular time in the day they played music, for their guests. So the kids love this particular play area, because at the one we stayed at, they have the play area. So I'm really thankful that we had access to these hotels, because all of them had different amenities that one didn't have. So we were able to enjoy things from three different hotels, which made the trip really, really fun. Honestly, I love this trip. I can't say that enough. I know I've said that too many times, but believe me, it was fun. Even my kids still talk about it, every once in a while. Even today, that was asking me, are you going to Mexico again? I'm like, I wish it was that easy. No, no Mexico for now.
Mom, take a video of me when I'm sliding.
Okay, baby.
Okay, do a video of me again.
Okay.
Do like it this way.
What?
Do it like the other way.
Okay. Last one. Careful. Ta-da! Okay. Shall we now? Or one more time and that's it?
So really on this day, what we did majorly was go to the beach, and then we stayed, the whole day at this other hotel. We swam, we played games, we played at the place area. Nabi was even teaching me how to play chess on here. Myself and Nabi played chess a bit, and then the girls stayed more in the pool. Like, they swam and swam and swam and swam till they got tired of swimming. Like I said before, we had dinner here before we then went to our hotel to sleep. It was a day well spent, but me, I was so tired. Like, I was tired. Nabi had the most fun here because he played soccer. He was so happy because he saw people to play soccer with, and the girls too had a nice time in the pool. I had a nice time having my kids have a nice time. I enjoyed the beach. I enjoyed the scenery of this hotel. I loved the the positive vibe, like the very good vibes, the party vibes. I loved that about this hotel for sure. Like I said, I can see it got dark, and then it was time for dinner. We went to have dinner, and then we went to our hotel. It was a day well spent, and it was day 3, like I said. So I'll show you day 4 and day 5. We spent 5 days in Cancun, Mexico, and we had a wonderful time.
Yeah, baby. Should we go and eat now? Should we go and eat now, Nabila? Should we go and eat now? Let's go and eat and have water.
Luna, come on, let's go and eat.
Fifi, do you need help? What do you need help with?
Ready to go.
What do you want? Huh? You already brought your drink. You want to go and get your drink, then come back.
Thank you, Mommy.
So I brought him so you can hear him.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, you most likely, if you keep practicing, I can easily see you in the Olympic Games.
Oh.
Easily. Yeah, you're good. So, but you're in high school or
Junior high.
junior? Okay.
Which is really great.
Yeah, just
He's 12 now.
very tall.
Yeah, he's 12.
Practicing, exercising, eat well, and you're gonna probably grow like this tall. And that's gonna be helpful. A lot of teams are gonna want you.
I'm sure that everybody's going to hear from you.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can just keep practicing because you become really good at it. Then universities they're gonna want you, and they'll pay for your entire
College,
school anywhere in the U.S., Germany, anywhere, in Spain, France, anywhere. So playing good soccer is very important, and school at the same time. Together.
Yeah, you hear that? Thank you for saying that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You?
For me,
Okay. Thank you. And that was it. I took Nabil to the guy that I was talking about Nabil soccer skills. He had wonderful feedback, so many things I never even hear Nabil know before. I mean, I knew that Nabil is good with soccer, but so many things he observed that he mentioned that I thought, okay, let me bring him so he could hear it from you, and Nabil was really, felt good. He felt hype, like hey, he was really excited. Anyway, so we went back home, we enjoyed dinner. Dinner was great. They had many options. Like I said before, they have more options for food in this hotel than ours. So for that, I liked that about this hotel. So we came here a lot for lunch and for dinner. There was food transport, so why not? So here you're waiting for the bus. The bus comes every 1 hour. It's free bus within the hotel group. So every 1 hour it comes from one hotel to the other. So that's the bus we went on it. We went to the next hotel. We saw the scenery. Though we didn't go down, we just said, okay, the next day we'll go to the next hotel and experience that, which we went. I think it was the last day we went to the third hotel actually. Because the next day we went to something else. I'll show that to you in another video. So we went to we were tired actually. But I love the nightlife. It was very bubbly. But there's a part in Cancun that says that it's more fun than Las Vegas. I don't know how true it is. Like they have a lot of clubs around that area. So they wrote that, it's more lit or something like that than Las Vegas. Like I said, it's a tourist attraction, it's a tourist place. So a lot of hotels, a lot of clubs, a lot of things that tourists will go for. I remember kids, I could not, experience the nightlife as such. And even though I felt very safe in this city, I still did not want to take chances by walking on the road at night with young children. So it's either I'm going from one place to another. I didn't want to take a chance by walking on the streets. Like even though I felt very safe, like I've been to other places that I didn't feel safe in, even by myself. How much more with young kids? So I highly recommend Cancun for family visits for sure. See how beautiful the place is. Like it was, I loved looking at the scenery at night. Like we went out a lot. Like for those 5 days, it was back to back to back to back to back outings. Like it was really fun. I'm not gonna even lie, it was fun. So here we are going to the third hotel, but we didn't come down. So what the bus does is they go to every hotel, pick passengers that are going to the next hotel. Like you experience different amenities in different hotels. So when you're want to go back to your hotel that you live in, then you can take the bus, which is free. I love that about that because it saved us money on transportation, right? So that's how our day 3 in Cancun, Mexico went. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. So I'll call it a day at this point. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're here too. Please comment if you have something to say. Please like if you like this video. I would really appreciate it. Support me. It's a lot of work to make these videos, even though I love to share my experiences. Also motivates me when you people engage in these videos. It helps me to do more. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I love documenting my experiences. My kids love to see themselves in my videos. It helps us to, like, now when I was editing the video, that was best time. She was like, oh, I remember this, I remember that, I remember this. So even for me editing this video, it brings back the beautiful memories. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to go back to Cancun, but nah. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and be good. Have a nice time. Bye. And the one we just came back from, see how serene, see the pool almost empty, like everywhere just so serene, homely. It feels private. So my kids love this about this hotel. They're like, particularly Fusa, she cannot stand noise. She's like, no, I want to go back to our hotel.